Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is available at this point in time for activation. And it's going to be three cards. The first one is details, and the second one is what can be let go of, and the third one is advice. So let's take a look at the frequency. And we have the Queen of Wands, and what I'm getting is the inner feminine is getting empowered, and this is regardless if you're of your gender. Pretty much, it's the activation of creativity, nurture, and a power that is connected to nature and the elements, as well as like the stars, but in a feminine sense. So it's pretty much a let's say, like, I don't really like using divine feminine because it's just contorted and overused in so many ways, but it's femininity functioning through the divine network. And what's the divine network? It would be everything that is the natural world and the natural order of life with a capital L. So that's how I see it, and has nothing to do with how it's like overused, the divine feminine aspect, to kind of like show off or separate it from men or things like that. That's really not how it's approached with this reading. It's very much the feminine essence that is getting its power back and connection to the natural grids. So it's getting activated in such a way that we're going to get much more powerful insights. And I also hear inner connections restoration, because there's like aspect of ourselves when we function in the system we're pretty much like forced to function in, where you have to fragment yourself in many ways. And one of the first aspects to go will be, unfortunately, the feminine. That's pretty much designed. The system is kind of like designed to fragment it as early as possible. Just look at how little boys are raised and all the negative connotation that femininity has, and the way they even just banter with each other. So yeah, here you go. But it's getting restored within. And as this connection, it kind of gets reignited, it's rewiring part of our circuitry in such a way that as it becomes part of yourself again, an activated part of yourself again, it's much harder to disrespect it, because it's actually something that is felt and held within yourself. So this is an activation that clearly happens regardless of gender, but for the male population, let's say, that really is extremely powerful at this point in time, because it's kind of like on such a deep inner level that it's like way beyond just understanding something by getting it explained to you. It's like completely felt, and it's essensed in a way, if you it's like running through you. So yeah, like blood, but it's like etheric feminine energy, like blood. Now what can we let go of? And it's the strength. And what I got right away is to force anything. Right now, if you're in a period of slowdown or stagnation, even, it's a recalibration, and it's okay to step back and let things be what they are. And I know it can be extremely frustrating, because when you're at a slowdown and you got like your eyes on some prize or ambitions you're trying to like concretize, it's very annoying. But what I'm getting is to see it as a pit stop. So you're putting gas in a tank, and it takes the time it takes, and that's what it is, and that's completely fine. It's a natural part of the process. It's just that in our environment, the way we're stimulated, we always want to like keep going and like react to what's around us and keep moving, because it unfortunately makes us like feel safer, because we kind of have a predator prey type of environment. So when we're still for too long, there's like a bunch of our senses that get like in red alert to some degree. So you have like all the cortisol uh, overproducing situation and all those things that a lot of people deal with. And this is actually to help us recalibrate even the nervous system, I'm hearing. So it's a pause where you just have to surrender and accept the rhythm of things and not push unnecessarily. And now what's the advice? And we have the death card, in French, la mort. And it's pretty much saying that we're undergoing a really big change. It's a really deep change, and I'm also hearing we're dying to an aspect of ourselves, because imagine how extreme it is as an like organism like ourselves, to function in a system that denies what creates it and gives it access to in the physical world, which is the feminine principle and the feminine body. It's so crazy. So as a woman, you kind of have to go into masculine mode to like function, earn, get some kind of respect, and stay alive pretty much. And for men, it's to deny that principle like so deeply that you can like climb up the ranks, which is insane, climbing up the ranks of system that does not respect humans in the end at some point. Like, I'm not putting everything in the same basket, but like, let's not be blind over here. Take a look around. And so it's a really deep change, and it's on a much bigger scale than what we can comprehend. Also here, Mother Earth is shaking off what no longer serves, and it's transforming the way we can even connect with our environment and nature at some point, because we've kind of like had to sever ourselves to a lot of what's natural in order to survive in an artificial construct. So I hope this resonated.